Whenever you see a cake in a pastry shop, you get so excited to taste, and sometimes you want it to replicate at your home. And now it is very easy to do it. Hello and welcome to Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana and to the Ultimate Baking Series. Today I am going to show you a very exciting recipe of marble Swiss roll. I'm going to grab two bowls where I'm going to separate the eggs. So I'm going to reserve the white in one bowl and add the yolk to the other bowl. I'm going to use 7 eggs to make the sponge, as we need a very light sponge. So after separating the eggs, I'm going to keep the egg whites in the refrigerator till further use. And then to the egg yolks, I'm going to add some vanilla essence. Next, I'm going to add half cup of castor sugar to the egg yolks. And then I'm going to start beating this. I'm going to beat this till you get ribbon consistency. And now what you see is the ribbon consistency. Next, I'm going to divide the mixture into half, as we are going to make a marble Swiss roll. Next, I'm going to take half cup of refined flour, and then I'm going to sieve 1/4 of the refined flour into one bowl and the remaining into the other bowl. Next, I'm going to add 1.5 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Next, I'm going to fold the mixture nicely with the egg. Also, I'm going to fold the plain refined flour with the egg mixture. I'm going to set this aside. Next, I'm going to start beating the egg whites. Once this turns foamy, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of castor sugar and continue beating this till you get nice soft peaks. So now that we have got nice soft peaks, I'm going to start folding this. So half I'm going to add into the plain mixture and remaining to the cocoa powder mixture. Now I'm going to gently fold this. Next, I'm going to take a baking tray which is lined with parchment paper. I'm going to lightly grease this with some butter. And now I'm going to fill the chocolate batter into the piping bag. And then just I'm going to pipe the batter to give a marble effect. And then I'm going to pour some plain batter over this. I'm going to spread this lightly. And then I would add the remaining chocolate batter. And now I'm going to swirl the batter to give a marble effect. And then once this is done, I'm going to give this a nice tap. And now this will go in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for around 10 to 15 minutes. So now that our sponge has perfectly baked, quickly I'm going to take some more parchment paper, and over the parchment paper I'm going to dust some icing sugar. And then I would take out the sponge gently from the baking tray and flip this over onto this parchment paper. I'm going to remove the parchment paper, and then I'm going to roll this with the parchment paper. And now I'm going to set this aside to cool. So till the time the sponge is getting cool, I'm going to make the filling. I'm going to use 2 filling. One over here I've made chocolate ganache. To know the recipe, you can log on to YouTube Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana. And I'm going to make a cream filling, for which I'll be using cream cheese. So I'm going to break the cream cheese first. And then with a whisk, I'm going to lightly cream this. So after creaming the cheese, I'm going to add some powdered sugar. Again, I'm going to mix this nicely. So now our cream filling is ready, and also here the ganache is ready. Now that our sponge is nicely cool, I'm going to open this up. It is very important to roll when it is hot, as it won't retain the shape, because if you cool it down and then roll, it will break. So now quickly I'm going to put the filling of chocolate ganache. And then I would add the cheese filling. And now I'm going to spread this evenly. Now you see, you'll also find a marble effect in this too. And now after spreading this evenly, I'm going to again roll this, but this time I'm only going to roll the sponge with the filling. And now I'm going to take this onto a big parchment paper, roll this tightly, I'm going to close the ends, and now I'm going to keep this in the refrigerator for around an hour. Now after keeping this for an hour, I'm going to open this. And then I would trim the edges. And then I would cut this into slices. And then I'm going to take this onto a serving plate. So here it is. A marble Swiss cake is ready. Lovely, delicious and exciting. So do give it a try. If you like the videos that we share on YouTube, do subscribe to us on our YouTube channel.